Welcome to KY Animals the family. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like on every video, leave a comment, hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload that I upload every single day. And let's get straight into this video. Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry if I look like a bit of a bum today. Kinda had to do this video a second time because the last time was a bit blurry, plus it wasn't really good quality and I don't want a bad video to be crappy. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about how everything started about my animal YouTube channel. So let's start off from when I was a kid and why I love animals, going all the way up to the point to where I'm at now. So let's get started. Well, as I was about 5 or 6 years old, I always used to be an insect and spider person, and I never really like messed with any reptiles or nothing because I didn't have the knowledge to. But one day I come in from outside, I go across the street to my neighbors because they had like this little log that would sit off to the side, and right when I moved it, there was a snake tail, which at first I just thought it was like some tail of some lizard or something, but I slowly got it to reverse out. I was sitting there looking at it, and like I hurried and threw it in with the spiders and stuff and brought it home. And I still remember my mom, she was like, "Where did you get this from and what kind of snake it was?" I was like, I don't know what kind of snake it was, but I got it from across the street. So I remember calling my grandpa, and he was like, what color and stuff is it? But like, I was explaining it to him, but after a little bit of explaining, it just kind of clicked in my head to where I'm like, wait a minute. And like something was telling me the word, and eventually I said garter snake. And then turns out we eventually looked it up what a garter snake was and stuff because I didn't really know much back then. It was correct. So every day after that day finding the first one, I found like about maybe 50 to 100. But little did I know, this one special day I went to go flip to where I always find them at, and there was the garter snakes. There were like not the normal ones that you see around, like they're black and yellowy. Like these ones were kind of like black and white, but then there was one that was with it. Instead of being one flip another day, there was always two. I found a solid purple garter snake, and yes, I mean solid purple. It was very vibrant. The eyes were purple, the whole snake was, and that was really weird. I didn't know what kind of snake it was. So eventually, I did some research, and it didn't come up anywhere because there's no thing on the internet saying that it was a purple garter snake. But little did I know it actually was, and it was a female, and I had to milk some. I gave it off to my friend. He had it, let it go after like a couple months, and then a couple years later we ended up finding her again, the same exact one. You could tell she was kind of old because it was like, she was already an adult snake as when we first got her. But a couple years after that, I started catching turtles and like little skinks and stuff you might see like outside, little blue-tailed lizards, broad-headed skinks. But yeah, I started catching like snapping turtles, and I started catching redder sliders. I caught those for a while. Then I started catching yellow belly sliders, and musk turtles were new. Then I started seeing eastern box turtles. And yeah, I do know that they're endangered and they're illegal to keep, but as a kid I did keep a couple, but I don't keep none at all. I just kind of look at them, record them and stuff. But well, a couple years after that, I started getting like northern water snakes, and those are my favorite snakes because I didn't realize like the colors that come in, the localities, because like everywhere different. From like a snake, there's always different localities and different color morphs. I didn't know that. But yeah, then one day I had a surprise litter of 41. One was a stillborn, but I had 40 live baby northern water snakes. And that was a good surprise. My first litter of snakes that I've ever had. But yeah, then I met this guy. His name was, I'm just gonna say his first name. His name was RJ. He messaged me and he was like, "Hey man, that's pretty cool." And then I remember him saying to me the same exact thing. He was like, "You should probably come over to my house one day. You know, I can show you all my cool reptiles and stuff. And maybe you could bring a couple of those little babies over because I'm interested in them." I was like, yeah, that's cool. After a couple months of talking, I finally went over there the first day, and I saw all of his cool big constrictors and all stuff like that. Cause I used to, like, you know how like everybody watches videos, they're like, "Oh, look at that Burmese python. Oh, look at that reticulated python. Oh, look at that king snake. Look at that hognose," and stuff like that. And some people that they want them, and that's on their bucket list for them when they get more knowledge after they first see them, they fall in love with it. So I came over like multiple times, every few days or something like that, and he's been teaching me a lot more. And then I got my first couple of constrictor snakes from him and one non-constrictor. I still remember it was 2 ball pythons, it was 2 earth snakes, and I believe a little speckled king snake. And I didn't know with baby king snakes, normally some of them, when they come out of eggs, because they're snake eaters, that's the first thing they want to go eat. So you have to do a scenting process, which can take like a month, or just depending on however long, until he actually takes like the rodent by itself. But those were my first constrictor snakes for a while. Then I started getting milk snakes and all kinds of stuff like that. So a little bit after we started doing like trades, and I started buying some more reptiles off of him. I always held like his favorites to me were his big Burmese pythons. One he calls Medusa. The first time I got to actually hold one of them, and even like the king snakes, because those king snakes always been on a bucket list. Like all the ones that I don't have, it's also on my bucket list. But he had a hognose, which is my main one I want to get next. And I saw like some other cool things. He's been teaching me a lot more, and the more we hang out, the more like I gain trust. He started teaching me about more bigger constrictors, little constrictors and other things like that. Some of them I'd never really even seen in person, so it's always a first time experience. But yeah, then eventually I got a boa constrictor, a Colombian red tail, confirmed female. I got her from a lady because I recently, at that time, lost a big collection I had of like maybe 60, 70 reptiles, because one person ruined that all for me. So I was only left with the one tarantula, which is the orange baboon tarantula. So eventually, the first animal I got, because I took a little break because that was kind of hard for me. I posted around on Craigslist asking for like anybody got any boa constrictors or maybe some big snake, because I wanted a boa because they're very, very beautiful big body constrictors. So I had like a few people messaging me. There was this lady. She's a very, very nice lady. I still talk to her. She says, "Hey, I got this one baby boa, and would you be interested?" And we started chit-chatting back and forth. And then I remember I didn't have as much money that she said she wanted for it, but she made me a deal on it. And then I promised her I'd keep her updates, pictures and stuff, and how she's doing. And then I got her. I had her from a little baby. Now she's about like close to 7 foot, maybe 7.5 foot. But yeah, and then occasionally now, people who may can't get their reptiles to eat, maybe it's not the right time for them, they don't want them, I get reptiles free here and there all the time. And I take very good care of them. Like I have her ball python, and I have her pixie frog, which is the African well, it's actually the African bullfrog. But yeah, my friend gave me another berm. Then I finally got my first king snake, which was my Mexican black king. Well, not actual first, but you know what I'm saying. But I got my actual Mexican black king, which has always been on my top bucket list. Finally got one of those, and I started getting another snake. And now I got 3 king snakes right now, and the big boa. Got me a bearded dragon because I love those as well. My first one I had, I named her Ivory. She was a small little girl, but she only lasted 2 to almost 3 years. She got sick. Her and her little boyfriend I bought for her to raise up to eventually breed in the future, because that was my plan. But they both got sick. I took a break on dragons, and yeah, and now I'm more into exotics like savanna monitors, Nile monitors, and all kinds of stuff like that. And my knowledge keeps growing each day, and I even learn new things by myself teaching for when I'm outside, like looking at stuff that some things I maybe not even like know too much about. Maybe I even look something up online. I kind of just examine and observe, and I actually observe the animal or insect or something like that, because I do like insects. That's another big thing for me. But yeah, I'm still learning every single day, and I have one day I decided to make a gaming channel, which maybe later down in the future I might link that for and get that going eventually. But I tried that for a couple months and it seemed to work because I wanted to be an animal YouTuber. I watch Chandler's Wildlife, Paul Cafaro, Tyler Nolan, and like all those other YouTubers. So I took inspiration from them, and like animal version, insect version, I took big inspiration for them. And then I decided, hey, you know what, I'm gonna try this animal YouTube thingy out, because I want to like share my passion and grow stuff with people. So one day I decided to make it. I made it, and then first little bit I was growing quite quick, and I started trying something else different, looking like getting ideas from everybody else. And then after a little bit of time, I started gaining a few hundred subscribers, which is really good. And I never thought I could get past that, like, because my gaming channel stopped at 200, and I never thought I could like make it. But I tried animal because I never put thought into doing animal, because how much knowledge I have. I never really decided or thought that I could possibly do it, but I gave it a shot, and I just started going, and I just started like, I could see the progress going, and all the love and support everybody's been giving me on videos, and like giving a bunch of positive feedback. One day in the near future, I'd really like to give back to people who believed in me, and just, you know, just do good and grow with more people, because I hopefully one day be big. And we finally hit 1,000 subscribers. I hit it earlier today. I was asleep, and I woke up and I was eating food. My friend and my other friend messaged me every minute on how close I was getting to 1,000. And then eventually one day, no, not one day, but eventually within a few minutes, I checked and then hit 1,000, and I never really thought I would actually get that far. But now video ideas that I plan on doing, I might do animal, like a showcase of my animals. I might throw in like little vlogs and stuff on the daily with animals, or what I'm doing, like if I go to my buddy's house, showing off some of his animals, or maybe the herping videos is that's coming soon, because I want to do one of those. But it's already like fall time, and there's not really too much stuff out, minus maybe just salamanders and stuff. But maybe starting up in the spring, or if I do plan on finding a bunch of salamanders or something like that, maybe a snake or something, or insects, because I'm gonna include insects a bunch in the herping videos. But yeah, I just plan on doing that, longer videos in the future. I'm still gonna be doing the shorts videos, but I'm gonna do longer videos, so I can like grow my audience more, reach out to new people, and become who I want to become one day. And yeah, I decided to do this video for the 1K special, but since it's been a little bit since I had to do it, there's a video coming out tomorrow. Well, no, this video is gonna be posted way before that video comes out. Oopsie. But I have videos planned out in the future that I'm going to do, and put thought into it, so stay tuned for that. You can share my channel out to your friends or your family. Sorry, it's my friend over there. And stuff like that. But yeah, see how far we come, and then I should be doing a live stream every once in a while to say hi to everybody. So yeah, that's all I really had to say. But make sure to drop a like on this video, leave a comment on either your thoughts of what I should do next, and maybe a little bit of backstory on everybody. If you have animals, insects, aquatic, whatever, just let me know. And yeah, follow my animal Instagram at ky_animals_yt on Instagram if you wanna see posts of maybe my animals or other things and interact with me. But yeah, appreciate everybody who does. Sorry if I look like kind of a bit of a bum because it's a little cold, but appreciate everybody who does so. And also stay tuned for the videos I have planned in the near future. Well, very soon, actually, to be exact. But peace out, KY Animals family.